Cracky.
What's up guys, RedFlyer here, back on the video. Today I have another Unturned base video. This is actually not going to be a speed build, but today I did a little bit of a challenge, and the challenge was to see the best 2x2x2 Unturned base that you could possibly make. And I didn't want to do a speed build because I spent a lot of time, looking up IDs for things and kind of thinking about it for a little bit, so it would have been a boring speed build. It would have been a lot of just me like paused in the game while I look at my other monitor to find IDs and stuff, so I was going to do a speed build. I'm still going to show off the base. I really like the way it looks. It looks really nice in nighttime too. In nighttime I really like the way it looks. I just have this one light out front. Oh, and the sentries are shooting at zombies. I believe, is that full moon? No, I don't think so. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. We're going to switch back to daytime though. Yeah, it was a full moon. Let's bring the zombie with us because the sentries will kill him in a minute. We have hostile sentries in there, so I don't want people inside my base. But yeah, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a tour of the base, a little different than a speed build. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd rather see this kind of video. Hold on one sec. Ugh. Sorry, I got a little bit of a cold, I think. I don't know. The rest of my family's had a cold, so hopefully I don't. Had to sneeze there though. Pro tip: if you guys are ever in the middle of a game and you have to sneeze, just plug your nose. That's what I just did. That's why it probably sounded really weird. But then you don't actually have to like sneeze all over your hand, and it just like doesn't go anywhere. Apparently you can die doing that, so I don't know. Do it at your own risk, but I do it and I've been fine. But anyways, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a tour, so let me know in the comments down below if you'd rather see these kind of videos or go back to the original speed build videos. Those are just really long, and like for this one I thought it'd be kind of boring, but generally I'll stick to those. But anyways, I'm gonna get started with the tour because I know a lot of people get pissed when I talk for a really long time in my videos. So sentry, please. Thank you. But here we have these metal double doors because they're really secure, and I really like the way they look. And we have one-way glass, as you guys can see, all throughout here, because while I was on the outside, all you see is black and like a little bit of a silhouette maybe. From the inside, I can see out perfectly. I didn't put shutters on the bottom floor because the last thing you want to do is open your shutters and there's someone right outside and they just jump in your window and kill you, and that would be kind of bad. So that's why it's all windows on the bottom floor. Of course, you have to have a door. I mean, you have to have a door. And also, I know that in reality, if you want this to be an unraidable base or like as hard to raid as possible, you'd make it all out of metal. But I didn't make it all out of metal because one, it looks better with the woods, and like I'm in single player, so it doesn't really matter. And two, I mean, you're always gonna be able to blow up a base, no matter. There's no such thing as an unraidable base in Unturned. So I wasn't gonna go for explosive defense, but more like if you're just defending from people attacking your base, and it looks pretty nice too. I think we got a little couch right here. Of course, it's red because we're RedFlyer. And I really like the pattern of maple on the ground, pine on the walls, and birch on the pillars. I really like the way it looks. We got a sentry right here just so that way if anyone's trying to get in our doorway, like that zombie, of course, it just shot right out the doorway and took him out. We got a little freezer here too where we can put our food, and a table where we can just chill out on our table, And I really like the way this one-way glass works because you can see all the way around you pretty much. I mean, there's a door right here, but you can see just about around the door, and it really gives you a good like almost 360 view of the base around you. It's in the window right here, so you can see just about every direction and see when there's people coming up, if there's people outside trying to raid you. If there's cars out there, anything you guys want to see. Also, there's some hidden lockers down here. This is where I'll put some of the good loot. Obviously, someone could like blow up right here and take it pretty easily. But once again, we're not really playing for the explosive defense because there's no such thing as explosive defense. I mean, you could always blow into any base. I thought that was kind of cool. Under the stairs, it was kind of like a hidden little like secret loot area. And now we're gonna come up to the second story here where we have shutters all across the second story because you want to be able to open the door, shoot at all those raiders, and then close the door pretty easily. If you have glass, obviously you can't shoot out there. And I put these little triangles here. I really like the way these work, because otherwise, like, there's a little bit of an edge here, as you guys can see right here. You can stand on the edge, but it's very difficult. And like if someone's shooting at you and you're trying to go back and forth, you could really easily like fall over like that. So these triangles kind of give you like a little bit of a place to stand on, and you can prone, you can crouch, and you can stand. So it's really nice. I really like them. I thought that was a good touch. And I have a ton of doors here as well. Someone invited me to play CSGO. Not right now, sorry. But I have a ton of doors in the base. You guys are probably wondering why. It's just because it's a lot harder to raid a base when there's doors every like corner. It just makes it like a huge pain in the ass for the raiders, and it's a lot harder for people to like get in if you don't want them to. So that's why I did that. And we have another sentry right here. So if they open this door, they're in the middle of your raiding your base. They come up here, open the door, and then get killed for a second time by the sentry that's sitting right here. And it can't really look out the windows, but it's more just covering inside the base. I believe it might be able to shoot outside that window, like if there's someone right there. Actually, I'm not really sure. But of course, there's shutters all across here, like I said, so you can just shoot at people all around. And we have our generator right here, which of course powers the sentries, as well as powering the light. I put the generator in the middle instead of on the bottom floor because it obviously shuts off the sentries when you take out the generator. so I didn't want it to be like really easy to get to. We have our 2 guns on the wall here just for some decoration, because these are probably my 2 favorite skins. I love this Timberwolf skin. I can't remember what it's called. Shoot, it's called. It's right on the tip of my tongue, man. I don't remember. I love that skin though. And then here's the nuclear maple strike, of course. I love that one as well. Especially with the, what is that, the cross scope? It looks amazing. But anyways, we have shutters all across here, so you can see all around the city, really. And great views, really easy to defend from people. Once again, got like that 360 view. Here's our bed right here. I put it behind another door, so I want it to be as hard to get to as possible. And then we have our ladder to get to the roof, because it is a 2x2 base, but there is a roof, because that still counts as part of the second story. You guys probably wondering why I don't have a hatch right here. I don't have one because it was like really weird. If you have a hatch, it's hard to get up the ladder. Like you couldn't. I have my inventory here. I can show you guys real quick. If you put down the hatch, like you can't climb up the ladder unless I was doing it wrong. I don't think you can. Maybe you can. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, I guess we'll keep the hatch here. Alright. But here we have another sentry gun set up overlooking the hill up here, and I put these barricades here just because that hill is the highest point that's like really close. Like obviously the skyscrapers are higher, but it's really close to us. Actually, they may not even be higher. I think they're actually almost the same height, but they could easily like have a sniper up there and see on top of nearly the entire roof. Even if you're laying right here, they could potentially have a shot on you, or like have a pretty easy shot if you're crouched. So why I put these, give yourself just a little bit more cover. So say you're like looking at this hill, you can sit right here, so you don't have to worry about anyone sniping you from that hill, which is really useful. And I have these pillars just to give us some decoration. I thought it'd be kind of cool, have it like up in the corners. You could always like kind of hide behind them too if you're fighting someone on the corners right there. Then obviously the ramparts, just so you can crouch behind them or prone behind them if you need cover. Another sentry gun looking this way into the city, just so people don't get too close to our base. Once again, these are hostile sentries, so if anyone comes close, they will shoot them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I was gonna put some more lights up here, but I didn't want it to be like a giant. I know most of my bases I put like tons of lights everywhere, but I didn't want it to be like a giant beacon, so I put the one over the door. But I don't want like everyone in the entire map to see this base like in their helicopters, and you guys know, like you don't want it to be too bright. So that's why I did that. But that is gonna be it for this 2x2 base, 2x2x2 base. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to drop me a like down below and subscribe to see many more. Let me know how I could fix this base and how I can make it better, or how you would do your own base, or go ahead and make your own video. Let's make this kind of a challenge thing. And go ahead and make your own video. Comment down below saying that you made a video, and I'll try and check it out. Hopefully other people can as well, and we can see who can make the best base. I really like this design. I think it'd be great. But if you guys want to do your own, that would be awesome. And one more thing I have to say is I apologize for the lack of uploads. I've been pretty busy. I've been getting into H1Z1 a lot, but I had some gameplay from like the past 2 nights that I really liked. But the first time I was recording with Shadowplay, or not Shadowplay, yeah, it was Shadowplay, and it was like a pain to sync up my webcam with my mic with the game, and it wasn't working right. So I decided to start using OBS. I used OBS last night, but I didn't actually check the volume first. I was stupid, so my mic was too loud, and the game volume was like impossible to hear, and my friends were way too quiet. So tonight I'm hopefully going to be recording some more H1Z1 again. I don't know why there's a paintball gun there. That's odd. I think that spawned there naturally because I did not put that there. Hopefully gonna be recording some more H1Z1 tonight. King of the Kill, of course, not like the survival. Who plays H1Z1 survival? It's garbage. Hopefully I'll finally get some good gameplay. I had good gameplay, but it'll be good, like, usable footage for a video. And then I'll have an H1Z1 King of the Kill video tomorrow. And I want to start playing that a lot more because I really like it. My PC can't run it that well, but it's been a ton of fun. So stay tuned for that. And that's gonna be about it. So if you guys did enjoy this video, drop a like down below, subscribe to see many more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.